All right, as you guys can see, I got a new mic. But upgraded my setup to better accommodate the kind of videos I'm going to be doing going forward. Or just, the fact that I'm a tech head and I really love just getting new things. And here we have the Rodeo, the Rode Pod mic in the house all set up. And I have it set up to a Tascam. I'll talk about all of this in a later video about how I redid my audio setup for this particular area to solve a very annoying issue. But today, or tonight, actually, right before AMD premieres their new RX 7000 series and RDNA3, we're going to do a quick recap of how things have been so far with the GPU market and AMD and Nvidia specifically. Things have not been so great for Nvidia. The thing that's weird about that is that it seems that everyone knows it but Nvidia. Coming over to my laptop screen here, you see we have the widely mentioned so far and talked about uh, connectors that have been melting and burning up if they are bent a little too much. The connectors have been heating up because the wires inside were not done that well. The actual adapter cable that came with the 4090s, yes, the $1,700 card, was actually pretty cheap and not well made. And it's causing the cards to burn up and have this critical issue, which pretty much leaves the user stranded without a card until they can RMA it and get another one back. And that is pretty crappy for something that is so expensive. And to make matters worse, if we hop over, we now see that the 4080, which doesn't even perform as well as the 4090 cards, is going to be close to 1,200 or close to $1,300 coming out the gate. So this is just for the founder's card, right? So that means that the AIBs are going to be even higher. So in some places, the prices for 4080 brand new has already been leaked at close to $1,800 or even higher than a 4090 or a little less than a 4090 in some countries. And that is just crazy considering that the performance is nowhere near that of the 4090. And it seems Nvidia just doesn't really care. It seems that what we thought before when Nvidia did their press release for the 4000 series seems to be true when it comes to the pricing, that these cards are priced for enterprise users, for business users, for people who intend to buy this card to make money and not for gamers. And I guess there's not much wrong with that except for the fact that gamers are still going to be their primary audience. So it's really, really weird how Nvidia is treating their customers right now. Um, I I really don't know what to say for it except for, you know, like I said before, when it comes to AMD, all they need to do is get close. When you're charging this much money for GPUs and they have these kind of critical faults with them, whether it be way overpriced or connector issues where the cards are burning up, you're making it easy for your competition. That's pretty much all you're doing is you're making it easy for your competition. So this leads us to right into these kind of articles that you see on tomshardware.com, where it's just blatantly saying that 48 and 4090 just cost way too much. This article is just echoing what the bulk of their users are saying. The bulk of their audience is saying is, no, why are you charging this much? It doesn't make any sense. Now, again, I will agree with the fact that the 4090 is an amazing card performance wise. It is an amazing card, but it just seems the attitude from Nvidia is that they're stuck on the pandemic money. They want to keep that money that was coming in via COVID when all the miners were buying up their cars. They want to keep that money machine going, and they're willing to sacrifice and burn up everybody in order to do it. They just don't give a damn about their customers at this point. They're just kind of spinning them in the face. That just seems what it is. It just seems really crazy that that's the route they're taking, which leads us right into what everyone's being so excited about. Tomorrow is going to be the third. Tomorrow, we are finally going to see what AMD has been cooking up for their RX 7000 series. And I cannot wait. Like I told you guys before, when it comes to GPUs, I'm all in. Okay. I'm not here for the whole new platform thing where you buy a new motherboard, new CPU, memory, and all that. That stuff I hold up on and let the kinks be worked out. When it comes to GPUs, if it's in my budget, if I can, this is like my gift to me. I will go in for a new GPU. Yes, I will. I probably won't this year because I got a lot of things going on right now, including trying to move from this whole area you see right here. So a lot of things going on, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to actually get in on this until next year, but I'm pretty darn excited, and so is everybody else. PowerColor has teased their upcoming RX 7000. No doubt, this is a tease of the Dragon series we've come to love so much. This is definitely their devil, their devil dragon cards. So I think it's called Power. I think it's called Red Devil, but whatever. With the Devil series cards, red. Yeah, there we go, Red Devil. So, is if it, I'm guessing this must be the box. If this is actually the cooler design that we're seeing right here, oh, that's gonna look really sweet, powered up. It is going to turn off a lot of people because that's a lot of red and that's a really big LED. So, if that is actually on the card itself, judging from the look here, I don't know. But the thing is, if it's a Red Devil, you know what you're buying. There's always going to be red on the card somewhere. Everyone who buys a Red Devil knows this. So if they're buying it, they know that. But man, that is a huge LED. It still looks nice. I still like the design. But we'll see the full design in a little bit when all the AIBs release. Obviously, we'll be releasing their actual video card designs most likely not too long after AMD is done with their actual release and their actual video themselves, their stream tomorrow. The actual release date for these cards, by the way, is going to be close to towards the end of the month. I think the 21st. I will correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong. So just letting you guys know that if you're going to partake in that. And of course, we can't forget that AMD is going to be releasing their own stock cars, which is the cars I'm going to be going for because they're usually the ones that are the most affordable. Unlike Nvidia, who tries to challenge their AIBs and make it hard for them to sell, AMD usually keeps their prices kind of like the MSRP straight across the board, and the AIBs can charge what they want for their whatever their cars they're going to be bringing out. There's going to be modifications and of course boosting, overclocking, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a straightforward game right there, and I'm definitely going to be going for the stock cards, which it turns out is looking pretty good. We've already seen full leaks of how this card looks, so I cannot wait to see everything unfold. I cannot wait to see all the graphs on top of graphs that AMD is going to be doing because AMD loves their graphs. But one thing I should say is take everything that you hear from AMD with a grain of salt. Yes, there's going to be a lot of truth to it. They're going to be able to back up a lot of the numbers that they're saying. However, at the same time, it's AMD's graphs. It's AMD's numbers that they're going to be showing tomorrow on their presentation. So wait for the reviews to come out to get the real numbers and the real benchmarks compared to Nvidia, compared to all the other competitors, to see, how AMD actually stacks up against the competition. So as usual, don't get so excited just yet, but be excited. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be able to actually see what's new and what new hardware is coming out. It's a great time right now to build a PC. It's a great time right now to buy computer parts. Deals are everywhere, and that pretty much leads me into like the last thing. Even though AMD right now, like you see on this article, they're talking about they're gonna be bringing new features for high resolution and high frame rate gaming and all that kind of stuff. It's not gonna be so great that it's going to make the current generation or the old, which will be officially the older generation as of next year, bad. The current generation right now, the RX 6000 series and the AMD 5000 series CPUs are incredibly fast. Intel's older generation as well, the current generation, is also very fast if you're on that platform. So don't forget that Black Friday is coming up. Cyber Monday is coming up. And there will also be deals for Christmas and stuff like that as well. If you really wanted to update your systems with the current generation just by going up stack a little bit to get maybe the top of the line or something like that, now's a good time. You don't have to get the bleeding edge. You don't have to get the brand new no GPU or CPU or whatever it is. You can get the current generation stuff now on a good deal, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So I just want to make sure I keep that in your mind that, this stuff is exciting, that we can still enjoy it, and we can enjoy it without busting open our wallets if we don't want to, and actually just open our wallets for what's actually on sale. The current generation stuff, still good. But this just my thoughts on what's happening right now. Just keeping you guys up to date on that as well. As far as what's coming up on the channel, I am working on my Pixel 7 Pro videos. I hope you guys have been keeping an eye on the shorts. I'm going to be uploading some more shorts as well. So all that is coming up pretty soon. My review for the Pixel 7 Pro is coming up soon, and talking about little audio stuff I have here is also coming up. And of course, more PC tech because I love it so much. We'll be talking definitely more about that as well, and many other things around the tech world. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.